Attention campers, it's your counselor Zachariah, and I'm hitting the road with my brand new live comedy show, the 2025 Big Back Behavior Tour. From the mind of your favorite husky-wearing big-boned baddie, it's going to be a night of stand-up, storytelling, character sketches, wigs, unhinged fun, and yes, my incredibly talented boyfriend, Counselor Jonathan, will be opening the show. So come through and kick your little feet, laugh with us, and you better be barking. And we'll be heading to the following cities: Las Vegas, Nevada on October 3rd, Nashville, Tennessee on October 16th, Kansas City, Missouri on October 17th, Chicago, Illinois on October 18th, New York City on November 2nd, Salt Lake City, Utah on November 4th, Portland, Oregon on November 6th, and more cities will be announced very, very soon. Click the link in the show notes to grab your tickets before they sell out. I'll see you there, hotties.
Have you ever canoed down a babbling brook?
No, but I have cried at a Taco Bell.
Oh, same thing. Listen up, campers.
It's time to buckle up, pitch a tent, and take a hike.
Because Camp Counselors is a variety show.
So prepare for a good old-fashioned kumbaya,
Weird news,
hot gossip,
and scary stories around the campfire.
so spooky.
Is this podcast even about camping?
No, but it is camp. This is Camp Counselors.
Hey, happy campers.
Welcome back to Camp Shady Birch.
It is week 148 here at camp.
And if you're watching on YouTube, you can already see that there is an injury on my arm.
What happened?
I'm taped up. I got gauze. They gauzed me down, gals.
For our audio-only listeners, he has a sling on and he's a hard shell cast.
I have a black eye. I have no legs. They're taped behind my back right now. I'm rolling around over here.
So what happened?
I had blood done today. A little bit of blood drawn.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting old.
I'm getting old.
I'm getting blood work.
So what was the thing that you did?
Okay, so there's this like new thing, and I'm not advertising it, even though the company's trying to get me to advertise it. But it's called Function Health. Has anyone heard of this before? So basically, It's like a for-profit, independently owned like health company, and for $500, I got this transparently for free. They gave me this package for $500 for free, in the hopes that I would enjoy it, and then they would give me a code and I could get people like $100 off. But essentially why I chose to do it was because for $500, they send you to like a Quest diagnostic, like blood work. There's like Quests all across the country. It's like a big brand.
It's kind of spooky. So is it like where people can just like independently do stuff like that? Is
a
that
lot of times people are there for like jobs. Like I have to get a urine sample for like weed or something. You know what I mean? Like drug testing.
I had to do that. I showed up to one and I had to pee so bad. And I was like patiently waiting my turn. And the guy was like, oh, you don't have to do that here. I was like, okay, well, I've been sitting out there for 45 minutes gathering bladder stones.
Yeah.
Can I please use your pisser?
I was lucky enough that there was no one really in front of me, but one girl was there to get her drug test for the job. And I could hear them giving her all the instructions. So she had to lock all of her personal stuff into a cabinet, go into the bathroom, pee, do not flush, do not turn that sink on. They'll hear it, knock when you're done. And then they'll give you the sample, they can cap it up, and then they like take it away before you wash your hands.
People used to buy fake pee.
My brother bought fake pee.
Yeah. What is up with that? Is it synthetic or is it just like someone on like the black market is selling their own pee? Because I have a lot of it and I'd like to donate.
So this is so funny. So my brother did it. Synthetic pee. He passed. There's also, you can go to the gas station and get these cranberry supplements and you can take those and they'll also like there's something in cranberry that kind of like flushes out like your urinary tract, something probably with UTIs, like drink cranberry when you have a UTI, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So there's some science there. Like, I'm sorry, I don't work for Ocean Spray, get off my jock. But my ex years ago, this is so crazy. He got a job interview at this really fancy restaurant in Newport, but he couldn't, we were smoking a lot at the time or something. We were smoking a lot at the time. So this is when I used to be a stoner. Get over it.
Oh my God, you wake and bake, get up, get my bowl, get my gravity bomb.
We both were like, that's why I'm so like, I'm not anti, can we say that? Is that gonna get flagged if I say like?
Who cares?
Okay, like I've never been anti-weed. Like if you listen to the show and you're a dedicated camper, you know that like as of now in my journey in my life, like I can't smoke. Like it's just, I go like, as Kira says, like when I smoke, I go nonverbal. And it's like the most accurate description of me and same with you.
Yeah. Oh, I used to take like a soda bottle and I would heat up the top and then I would literally like poke the little things
Baby,
through and
we're
make
poor.
a whole...
Go to the store.
No, I would make like a GB. That's what we would call it. We would do it in my friend's attic. And like,
See, you were doing
and then
too
I would
much.
go out and about. I would literally go to class. I don't know how I was doing it.
I used to work doubles and smoke on my break and be fine.
The way that I could never do that.
Oh my
now.
God. But all this to say is like, I don't have a problem with it. Like,
Right.
I think when people are like, they smoke now, I'm not against it. I think if it works for you, if it helps your anxiety or your pain, like go for it, or you just want to relax, like do you. I think if you've never smoked, don't ever touch an edible. Those are like just insane. But this is besides the point. So my ex, we used to smoke a lot. So he needed to pass this like drug test to get this job. So he bought pee off of Mia. My friend Mia.
Oh my God. I was like, is that like a Temu app?
No, he bought Pia off of Mia, but Mia like neglected to say that she was on like a painkiller or something.
Wait, so what did Mia do? Did she pee into a funnel?
I think I like we'll have to get Mia on the pod. Mia will remember. I think she came over and pissed in our house. And then my boyfriend brought it.
Blush?
Yeah, and then I think he brought it to the thing. But the whole point was Mia didn't tell us that she was on like an antibiotic or like a painkiller. So like, yeah, the weed came up clear, but then her other thing, like, so he didn't get the job.
It's like, oh, you have opioids and Midol.
Opioid. So they're like, okay, you don't smoke, but you're on opioids. And he's like, wait, no, I'm not. And then Mia was like, damn.
I forgot about that.
I was on those painkillers.
Oh no.
Damn it. So all that to say is he didn't get the job. But so I was at Quest Diagnostic. This is like such a detour here. So I'm doing this thing called Function Health. So it's essentially they took 9 vials of blood.
That's vile.
And I've been pounding water because campers will know, once again, if you're a real camper, you know this. Like, remember last year I was in Brooklyn and I got my blood work done and they just keep stabbing me and there was like, she couldn't find my veins.
She couldn't find it. It was nowhere to be found.
And I do think I have like, scared veins. I think they're like sassy. They're shy. They're literally so shy. Performance anxiety, 100.
They all like move over like, ooh.
I know.
The needle's coming and they're like, woo.
So I was like, I'm going to pound water because the only way to combat that is to have like a juicy vein.
Right.
So I was pounding water. I'm pissing everywhere I go. I'm basically pissing my pants at this point. So
this is a soaked episode.
Oh my God, I'm wet talking about it. So I pee before I go. And the guy, he was nice enough, but the way he jammed that in my arm and then kind of like, so he puts it in and like goes left and right like it's some sort of like flashlight, like a flashlight in a dark room. Like, oh, who's over your left? So I'm looking at, I'm like, oh my God, this guy better not mess up my arm. Luckily, it did catch right away. So all of it was taken. I had no lightheadedness. So
your veins took the bait.
They literally like a lure in a dirty pond. Okay. This trout got caught. So I have to go again next week. And then after that, so they send it all to this, like they basically are running 100 different blood tests for me all at once to find out. One thing I think is really crazy is they're going to tell me my genetic age.
Okay, what's
so do you remember when Khloe Kardashian went viral like a year ago because they found out that her like genetic age was younger than what she is?
What is the genetic age?
I think it like
tests living under a rock?
All of your bodily function.
It's like, oh, okay, you have the innards of like a preschooler.
Yeah, which I don't think is going to happen. I'm so nervous it's going to think I'm older than what I am.
Oh, mine's going to be
healthy.
Elderly.
But I'm having a lot of like just like health issues right now. Like I don't want to get into it. It is very personal, but like I think some of you have caught up on like social media. I've been kind of like weird and off this summer. I'm just like going through it physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm championing through. I'm fine. I will figure this out. But a big problem with moving back to Mass is I can't get a primary. I'm on like 8-month, 10-month, 18-month waiting list to get seen by a doctor. So when this came up, I was like, oh my God, like there's a lot of like conversation on Reddit about this when I looked it up. Some people think, rightfully so, that this is it's doing too much. Doing 100 different labs at the same time can result in false positives. It also can just bog down systems and people need to get blood work done and you're kind of like crowding the system.
Okay, but you need to get blood work done too. Like, so stand in line.
But then other people were saying that they have gotten this done and they have had issues with their bodies for years that their doctors just like weren't advocating for them. They're like, I don't feel good. The doctor wouldn't run tests. So people had said that they have gotten this done and they found out underlying conditions that have then changed their lives. Right. So I don't know if I have like a vitamin deficiency or I have like some sort of like imbalance with like testosterone, or like it could be 100 different things. I just feel very off in my body. And I would normally like, I get offers to do stuff in weird ways like this all the time. Like anyone in social media, you just get things thrown at you like for free, do it. And then tell us what you think. But when this came across my desk and a really kind of like, oh my God moment with my health, I was like, you know what? I am going to do this because I can't even get a doctor's visit right now.
It's so true. And it gives you at least like a jumping off point, because then they give you the test results and then you're kind of on your own,
so
you know?
So exactly. So like, they'll give me, so after next week, I go one more time. And then what happens next is they give you like a 9-page like spreadsheet document. They probably use some sort of AI to put it all together. And they give you like a bunch of different kind of things. The only thing I upgraded for $200, I paid out of pocket for a food sensitivity test. I do think I have a gluten thing. And I was like, well, I'm already here doing this. I'll pay for that out of pocket because I want to. And I want to just know if I have any like food intolerance. So they're going to test for a ton of different things. And I don't really know. And I think if you guys are interested, I could do like another like follow up on that and kind of talk about like what I think about it. It is expensive. It is $500. It's called Function Health. I didn't have to pay for it though, because they want me to promote it. And this isn't me promoting it. This is just me
what happened
talking about like what happened today. So I'm skeptical, but also like, I just kind of feel like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see a doctor. And when I do, like, are they going to be on my side about, cause it's like, I just feel so off, and it's hard to explain that to people because they're like,
especially when you're going in for like the first time and then you have to like go through the preliminary bullshit where it's like, I wish we were already knee deep in this so we could just get to the root of the problem, but it takes so incredibly long and everybody's twiddling their thumbs.
Yeah. So I kind of thought this was like, okay. And a huge thing that they're kind of advertising is like, take health into your own hands, which I kind of like love. Also, there's a gray area. Is this a good thing for the public? Is this a bad thing? I don't really know yet. But if this unlocks something in my body that I didn't know about, for me, it's a win. So yeah. I'm just really, so like, instead of just sitting here kind of trying to like wait things out, I have been like literally doing so much. I went to a sleep doctor because oh my God, I'm dealing with like insane, I'm like really being personal right now. One of the big things I'm dealing with right now is like, I have experienced in the past 6 weeks, which has been so awful. I don't want to be negative, but I'm dealing with insomnia that I've never experienced in my life before. And if you've ever dealt with it, like when you don't get sleep, it is just, you wake up and you feel like so anxious. Your brain is like not working. You're watching the sun come up. You're not even on your phone. And it's like day and day and day and day. So now I'm on a sleep medication right now. I'm basically kind of like falling apart at the seams a little bit, but I will not give up and I want to be better. So I'm back seeing my old therapist, which is funny.
Which is good.
Hadn't seen him in 3 years.
I know, but you've really like jumped on everything like
I'm trying
at the same time, which is you're doing everything that you can.
And then what did I do yesterday?
What was yesterday?
I started going to a personal trainer.
Oh yeah, see,
guys, I'm throwing everything at the wall to figure out why I don't feel good, and I'm trying so hard to like get my health under control because I want to be able to have like a strong rest of the year. I want to be inspired to like make shit again. Like, and I've been doing this long enough to know that like things come with ups and downs, and just because you're having a weird moment doesn't mean that everything's gone. Like I'm secure in my life that I know that like, okay, I could have a banging idea tomorrow that could like bring everything back. But right now I am a little bit of a hiccup, which is why I started going to therapy again to kind of manage some of that. But a big thing with the lack of sleep is my exercise has been down. I've gained weight, which my weight's always gone up and down. I know I can lose it again, but I'm just kind of like bored with the Peloton. Which I don't want to be annoying, but like if you've ever had a Peloton, which I'm sure a lot of our campers have, it gets a little repetitive.
It does. It's like we're in the same stew. Like, can we change up the background? I don't know, make it feel like we're in like a Sahara desert. Like I would love to green screen this bitch or something.
My calves are insane. My muffin top is at 350. But it's like, it's not helping.
It's also like you can only do so much when you're on that bike.
And I'm not the kind of person.
Hydration station.
I'm not the kind of person that can put on a YouTube workout video and like lock in. I'm like, baby, you're not here to yell at me.
No, I'm scrolling the comments. I'm like, what are people talking about?
Oh my God. I'm like, oh, my form. I gave myself the ick. I'm done. So, and I want to just find a personal trainer, but for me, like my biggest fear is being in a gym and someone coming up to me and being like, hey, I love your videos.
That happened at me, Orange Theory. Day one, I signed up and the girl said, oh my God, I follow you. And this was like 2 years, probably more than that. I really wasn't popping off. And I was like, oh no, this is bad.
If you guys ever see us out in public, I don't care where you are, you can come up to us and say whatever. We can be in the middle of dinner. I can be crying with my parents. Like, come up wherever.
Come at the urinal. Come say hi.
I don't know. And I literally love meeting everybody, but I am so it's like a pain point for me with my body and like working out. It's like something that makes me very anxious. And I'm so used to like living our lives and meeting people all the time, wherever, everywhere, always, which is amazing. Thank God for it. But there's something about the idea of me sweating on a treadmill and someone being like, I love your videos, that would actually make me like jump in front of a moving train.
You feel like Melissa Gorga?
Why?
Because you're on display.
I am always like the new tour. It's the Big Back Behavior Tour. I'm always gonna fight with my weight my entire life. It's just gonna be my cross to bear. So I was like, I need to get strong. I need to get out of the house, but I also like don't want to go to Planet Fitness and just be like, hey, like I can't. I don't want to. I just don't. I don't want to
cancel. Good luck.
No. So exactly, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna see something on Reddit. Zachariah didn't wipe down the treadmill, and it's like I was going to.
I did. I literally walked away. Somebody else jumped on it.
Exactly. So I can't do that. So I found a personal trainer. Went for one session, 30 minutes. The way I am a cripple.
It's because you haven't used those muscles.
Apparently, I've never done a lunge in my entire life. I am not joking. The way I am hobbling up and down the stairs. If I were to stand up on this, I'm actually doing it right now. If you're not watching, I don't care on YouTube because the YouTube girls need to see it. Watch how I stand up. Okay? Watch how I sit down. Did you see anything different? Because I felt it.
No, I think that's just kind of how you stand up.
But when you watch me go down the stairs, I almost have to throw my body down each step. There's something going on with my thighs.
You need protein. You got to do a protein shake because that is what builds your muscle back. I'm telling you.
Stop.
You think people do it because they enjoy it?
I think they do because they're freaks.
No.
Wait, so when should I drink it, before or after?
After.
What flavor?
They have a whey protein, WHEY.
What is her name about?
Whey.
She's on display, on display. Wait, should I really?
Get the chocolate. Yeah, I can get you the good brand.
I love one thing about me.
Text my dad.
Okay, we'll text Robbie. One thing about me is I love ritual. Like I love the ritual of doing something. So I think to do a workout and then to get a protein shake after, like, because I don't want to make it at home. I want to go out. I want to experience. Like, is that a crime? You guys, I literally don't spend money on anything except going out.
We bought a house.
I know we bought a house, but like you'll never see me in Louis.
I understand.
You'll never see me in Louis. I drive a Mazda. Okay, you know what I mean. Like, but the thing is, like, if I want to spend $7 in public with a protein shake, like, I can get behind that. So where are the girlies getting protein shakes?
Tropical smoothie. I woke up craving one this morning.
Oh my God, I actually am always craving a detox island green.
I wanted one this morning because while you're like fixing your house, I don't know what happened to me, but I have been picking up that hammer and that power drill.
You have been.
And a few days ago, I went to hang the, so basically we couldn't find a gold that matches the gold sink in our bathroom.
Yeah.
And we need to get a toilet paper holder. We don't want a stand that's on the floor. I've had those like my whole life. I just want to get I want something on the wall. That's just what we want. Yeah. And also hand towels and our towels, like our big boy towels.
And those 3-part sets, you can get them at Lowe's for like $50 and it includes the hand towel, the towel holder, and then the toilet paper holder thing. It's like a set.
Right. It's a set from fucking Allen and Roth.
Lowe's.
By Allen and Roth. Because they say it's the same metal, it's the same collection, it has the same name, but the gold is so different. It's like, it could give me a heart attack. Like I had to go back and return it.
Well,
like,
one's brass and one's gold. And it just like, why doesn't it match if it's under the same name and category? Like, how can you sell stuff under the same? It doesn't match.
Yeah, and it is the only gold that they sell in this line, right? So we finally find one that kind of like, it works.
It's
it
close
makes sense.
enough. We're over this. It's been 2 months. I'm over it.
So I'm using the stud finder. Our Cabin 5 members who watched us hang this shelf, what I didn't show the Cabin 5 members even was that it did fall after we recorded our first episode, but that's
It's okay. We didn't know.
neither here nor there. But our stud finder, I ended up buying a new stud finder to find a stud in the wall so I could hang things on the wall properly and not just stick it in a drywall and hope for the best. And I don't know what's up with her. She's having an attitude problem. She's just saying that everything is a stud. And I drill 2 holes and I put the anchors in even. And it falls out of the wall. And now we have a giant hole in the wall.
I'm gonna get putty. I'm gonna get putty. One thing about me, I can putty till the day is long.
Okay, well, you got 24 hours, baby. So I'll let you do that. And I did. I finally hung it. That worked. It just has a giant hole next to it. I started on the hand towel. I drilled a hole and it doesn't. I think our siding is right there.
I want to say something. I want to just take a minute to celebrate you because at least, like, I feel like you are handy. Because one thing about you is you take the time to really like absorb a project and you go, you know what, I'm going to figure it out. Me, on the other hand, I throw my hands up and I say, let's get a tasker here. Let's get a little rabbit.
That's the thing is TaskRabbit has reached out because they do sponsor us.
We'll throw some gravel in the driveway.
No, they love TaskRabbit. We love every time we used it. But this is like a personal thing for me. I'm like, this is my new house. It's my new bathroom. I know. I have to be able to do this. TaskRabbit, if you're watching, I appreciate you and you love what you're doing with the place. But this is just, I need to be able to. I'm 32. I just need to be able to.
Because we're not mounting a TV here. Like, that's perfect for TaskRabbit. That's a little too, but you're literally just putting on a simple metal bar for a towel. And when it falls off,
it's like not that big of a deal. So that was an issue.
You're really trying though.
Now, yesterday.
What happened?
I hung up a French return, which I should have returned. A French return curtain rod. Now, if you don't know what that is, people are like, oh, it's so industrial, babes. I don't see it as industrial. I guess I can see how people do. But it's like when the curtain rod comes out of the wall and it curves around and it's just one piece. How am I explaining that right? Because a normal curtain rod is just a rod straight across and then you lay it on the hooks. But this goes straight across and it kind of turns back. It's a little French return. That way, when you open the curtains, you can have a full blackout, whatever. And it took me far too long to do that yesterday. And then as I'm doing it, I started to feel like, I'm like, whoa. It felt like I had something in, like somebody put something in my tea, you know? And then I started to get things started getting woozy and I'm like, whoa.
It felt like someone put something in my tea.
Yeah, like
caps. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
It felt like, let me be something relatable here. It felt like someone put something in my tea. Like, oh, I get it.
Hey, what did you put in there? That's like what it felt like. And then you called me because you were coming back from
Savers when I bought 5 outfits that didn't actually fit because I bought women's large dresses and I'm clearly an XL. I'm not gonna get into that. When I zipped myself up into a mother of the bride dress and the zipper popped open, the whole thing split open on my side. I said,
that's why you need to have me help you from the jump.
No, I need to find a train track and find where I can stand when the next train's coming. Because I'm like, God damn it. Okay, back to you.
So you were like, hey, do you want to go out to Tropical Smoothie or wherever you wanted to go? And I didn't feel good. I was like, whoa, I don't feel so good. And then I what happened next? I'm beside myself. I don't know. I ended up breaking into a fever very quickly. That dissipated just as quick, but I don't know what that was. I got hit by like a wave.
I think it's just exhaustion. I think you pushed yourself too hard with that curtain.
How? I literally pushed myself so hard. I gave myself 101 fever.
Yeah, I thought you had COVID. I had to go to Walgreens last night to get you a COVID test. And I always feel bad when you buy a COVID test.
And it's negative.
No, not. It was negative, but I felt bad for the girl behind the counter because she's like, ew.
Because it's like, is it you? And you're like, it's not for me.
I almost said it. Should I have said it? Would you have said it?
Yeah, but then she's like, okay, well, is your boyfriend sick?
Because who are you
with?
Were
you kissing on him?
Yeah. Well, I also bought myself a little treat.
What did you buy? Tootsie Roll?
I like the Reese's Breaks.
Oh, with the pretzel?
No, the wafer.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's like, give me a break. Something like that.
I have a running list of my camp crushes, and from the first week we started doing this, I wrote ideas for Zack, and that's the only one that's under it.
It's so yummy. But so you went to bed. You were asleep from 6 to 8 this morning.
I don't know what the hell was wrong. My stomach was killing me. I had heartburn. I had indigestion. I had a migraine behind my left eye. And I don't know. I took a vitamin, so
you're
maybe
back
that
and you're
works.
better.
It's gone, and that was so bizarre. That's never happened to me before. Usually if I'm like, if I have a fever, I'm out of commish for like 9 days.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Me too.
Can I see something that happened at the personal training thing that I've been thinking about?
What?
So embarrassing.
What?
So she tried to get me to do, she's like, we're gonna do deadlifts. She's like, have you ever done these before? And I was like, transparently, like, absolutely never in my life. I'm 30. Like, I don't even know what I thought she was gonna pull out like a big, the weightlifters, they have like the big bars with the things on the end. They go, rah!
Yeah.
Isn't that deadlifting?
That is a form of death. No, not where they lift it up. It's where you like, well, why don't you tell me?
Because I think you're right. Because then what's that called when they throw the thing above their head?
I think that's just like weightlifting.
Yeah.
And also, it's like, that's not healthy. It's like, okay, you're proving that you can lift a box on a top shelf. Now what?
I thought she was going to pull one of those out, and I got really scared. So she pulls out, this is so bad. She pulls out like a medicine ball, which I don't see any NyQuil in there.
No, why is it? Where's the medicine? Well, nobody's ever cut them in half.
You're so right. Inside is just a bunch of Tylenol.
It's like a juicy oozer.
It's one giant soft Advil liquid gel.
Wait, I took the Chewy Tums today. Delicious. I went in for seconds.
Oh no, because they have a yogurt base, I feel.
Oh my God, it's so yogurt.
So black raspberry frozen yogurt.
It's so good.
It's kind of
thinking
yummy.
about them now. Yeah, I kind of want one now.
I know, they're sweet.
Okay.
And kind of creamy too.
They are creamy.
Sweet and creamy.
Well, they're like, something has to cover the fire that's in
Something's gotta give.
In your heart.
Okay, well, they've cracked the code there. So listen, I have this medicine ball. She's like, first of all, she's correcting my form anyway. No, she knows how to. Cause like, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put them like kind of in between your feet. Mine was too far up. She was like, pull that back, pull that back. And I'm like arching. She's like, stop arching, like stop doing that. At one point she put a ruler on my back to kind of keep my like body in like alignment. Couldn't do it. My back's on fire. I was like, hey, like transparently, like I think I have zero core strength and I need to work my way up to this, which I feel like you put me at a very simple entry level and I need something in the basement.
Well, she needed to see it.
I think she did. So then it was, this is so embarrassing because I couldn't do that. So she gets like a resistant band, like a big human rubber band, and she basically makes me step into it. And I have to pretend I'm doing it with nothing in my hand, and my back was still hurting. I'm not even lifting anything. I'm just doing the motion, and why am I sweating while I'm doing it? She's like, okay. So she's like, that's me working my way up to it. And then, oh my God.
No, this is so brave.
bad.
This is why you can't do it in public.
No, oh my God, I can't. Because the fact that I had to like mimic the motion of one, because that's how below I am. She's like, we gotta start lower.
No, okay. Well, that's your starting point, babe. You also like,
yeah, that's what she said.
So quickly, instant gratification is your middle name.
Oh my God, so
and you just want to
true.
be, you want to be at the top tier. You want to be at the very next.
Is that a problem? I like to be the best.
It's not a problem, but when it comes to like physicality and your
I'm not
muscles,
there.
your muscles is something that you can't control like with your brain. You can't tell your brain to like
get better.
Do it.
You
just have to actually build up to it.
You're so right. You can't just be like, no, you're gonna do it, because my body's like, actually,
I
all
can
that
if
fast
you give
food
me
for
10
8
days.
years
Yeah.
isn't helping you.
Exactly. So you're going to work up to there. And one day,
Fine.
maybe we'll go live. Maybe we'll go Instagram live, TikTok live, and show you lifting that medicine ball. Camp counselors will be right back after these short messages. This episode is brought to you in part by Thrive Market. You know what's more stressful than a packed calendar? Realizing you're out of coffee right before a meeting. That's why I stocked up during Thrive Market's back to school sale. Even if you're not technically going back to school, this is the perfect time to reset. Thrive makes it easy to shop for high quality pantry staples, snacks, vitamins, even skincare without the errands or the ingredient label deep dives. I just restocked on my Wandering Bear cold brew coffee, my Simple Mills crackers, and Obviously, it goes without saying. Annie's Mac and Cheese. Everything was delivered fast, and I saved up to 25%. Their filters make shopping by diet or lifestyle so easy, and their Healthy Swaps tool helped me upgrade my usual buys with zero label stress. Campers, hey, if you're listening to this podcast, you know all too well that I am the type of person who will, in fact, disassociate in the grocery store. I end up with a cart full of junk that I do not need, and somehow I'm missing half the items I did need. But with Thrive Market, I can take my time and shop on their website, and I can have scheduled deliveries so I never run out of my favorites. Now is the best time to try Thrive Market. You'll get up to 25% off select items, and new members get 30% off their first order plus a free gift. Go to thrivemarket.com to start saving, but hurry up because the sale ends August 31st. So don't miss it. thrivemarket.com/camp. This episode is brought to you in part by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game, shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can be a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help you find options within your budget. Try it today at progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pricing coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states. And now, back to the show.
Attention campers, please meet at the old flagpole under the tall pine for morning announcements. Welcome back to Morning Announcements, campers. This is the part of the show where we read news articles to you that you might have missed that we want you to spread. Like margarine.
Where is margarine? Bring back margarine. Everyone's like, it's 50% plastic. I don't care. So are these tits. Get me margarine now. Get it on my buddy.
Margarine in their breakfast recipe video?
Oh.
Al Sol. He had a tub of country crock.
Country crock.
Luke Sullivan, a local legend that I went to high school with, who is always shaking his ass on TikTok to the song Baddies. Baddies! Post for Me by Natalie Nunn. He's defied the odds, and I can't wait to see him on a reality show because that's a boy where there's a will, there's a way, and he's going to shake his ass to the top. But he was currently using country crock, and for me, it was a joyous moment because I miss seeing her, and I don't care about how bad she is because we're all kind of bad if you think about it.
Who chose that nasty gray though?
And they
said, here's the branding, gray.
It's like poop gray because it's brownie gray.
What are you pooping?
No, but it's not just gray. It's definitely, there's a brown undertone. Don't lie to me.
What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is just it's like an asphalty gray, like a light gray.
We got to get to the local grocer.
Yeah, we need to like compare and contrast.
I like opening one up at a friend's house and going, oh my God, only buttons.
Only what?
Like, you keep your sewing stuff in there.
Oops, only buttons. Or like those little cookie tins that everybody's like, I've never seen a damn cookie in one of those. It's always a sewing kit or something.
Yeah, like that's middle class friends had them in the cookie tins. And then your lower middle class friends, they kept their sewing kit in the butter bin.
In the butter bin, in the margarine bin.
What's your story?
Okay, so my story, it's a Variety article by Zack Sharf, and I will read you the title when I feel like it. Sorry, I'm a little gassy if I'm pausing. It's not for dramatic effect. I'm just swallowing a burp. Okay. Have you heard? Oh, okay.
What?
Speaking of gray, have you heard of the gray wolves?
Yeah, I know them well.
Okay, so gray wolves, believe it or not, are endangered. And they have been federally protected since 1974.
We need to figure it out.
No, we really need to figure it out. Also, love that they're being federally protected. Not a lot of other Americans, but that's neither here nor there. However, they are dangerous and they tend to kill cattle, which poses an issue for farmers because gray wolves are endangered, protected, but coming to their farm and saying, I really like that porker, killing them.
So what do you do then as a farmer in the Dell? What does the farmer in the Dell do with a gray wolf?
So the farmers, they meet together. They all gather around that country crock.
Thank God. Of course they do.
At a long table. And they say, okay, well, we need to come up with something that is non-lethal. And that's where wolf hazing comes in. Now, this isn't a fraternity. They're not like wearing sideways hats and like getting absolutely wasted doing keg stands. Have you ever done a keg stand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going on a boys' trip literally later today. Maybe I'll do a keg stand. I'll send you a video. Like fever yesterday, keg stand today.
Only way to get through it.
Holla. Okay, so wolf hazing is a non-lethal method which aims to condition wolves to avoid humans by associating humans with danger. Okay.
Yep.
So they started to send out these drones. This is in Oregon. Did I say that right? Oregon? Oregon. So they sent out these drones that have speakers on them because there was specifically 11 cows that were killed by wolves in a 20-day period. They're like, this is getting out of hand. So send out the drones, hook up the JBL, someone turn on that Bluetooth, and they have very specific things that they play. So the distressing sounds that they're playing to deter these gray wolves are fireworks,
scary,
gunshots,
scarier,
and specifically AC/DC's Thunderstruck. They would hate the Dallas Cowboys show on Netflix.
Yeah, okay.
So that has been shown to prove that it will deter them. It's not hurting them, but over time they do start to kind of get used to it. And then they're like, oh, okay, this song again. So then the cows are fearing it because they hear the song and that just means that they're going to get slaughtered. So now the cows are just being slaughtered by the wolves to AC/DC. It's just like not a movie I want to watch.
Oh my God.
So they said, we need to update. And they did their little scientific, they got out their beakers and their speakers. And they're like, what audio is going to deter these the best? They do their experiments and they finally found what's going to work to keep these gray wolves away.
What?
Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver enter the scene. So they are now blasting the argument scene from the 2019 hit musical Marriage Story.
It's not a musical.
Oh, it's not.
That's not a musical at all. But I know the scene.
Oh, I didn't.
Wow.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I never even saw a trailer. I thought it was a musical.
No.
So I've only seen the clip of her dancing. Why is she dancing?
Oh, because she's like, that one scene when she's like,
yeah.
Oh my God, do you know that? Did you watch the scene that they fight? You know the scene.
I heard, like, I saw a clip of it on TikTok, but it's like too heavy.
Laura Dern won an Oscar for that movie as the counselor or the therapist. It's a great movie. And that is a very distressing scene. Adam Driver, when he yells, is very distressing. And we don't give Scarlett Johansson enough credit for really being a phenomenal actress. I think she just never gives us like a minute off our necks because she's always in a movie.
I feel like she's one actress I feel like who's been around for so long. And every time I see her, I'm like, wow, she's like still young. And I'm not saying that like how she looks. I'm just saying I guess I just thought she was so much older when I was younger.
No, she started so young, but she's always like in the mix of really like well-made cinema. And that movie is no exception. And that was a Netflix made movie. But that scene is, it's distressing when I think about it.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems to be working for
the gray wolves.
For the gray wolves, yeah. And then the rest of the cattle, when their lives are saved, they're Scarlett Johansson dancing. They're like,
yes.
So that article was titled Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver Fighting in Marriage Story is being used by the USDA to scare off wolves and save cattle. They need to know humans are bad.
Oh, and this is what he says in that scene. Every day I wake up and I hope that you're dead. Dead like if I could guarantee Henry would be okay. I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die. But he screams it. And he goes, every day I wake up and I hope that you're dead. It's scary.
So there's no singing.
Yeah, there's no singing in that movie. I think you're thinking of that like,
a West Side Story? What am I thinking
boom,
of?
clap, snap.
Where did I
with that Vanessa Hudgens. Boom, snap, clap. Tick, tick, boom.
What are you talking about? Tick, tick, boom?
Tick, tick, boom. The movie, that was a musical.
Licorice Pizza?
No, Tick, tick, boom was... Okay, you don't know cinema, and it's very evident now.
I literally went to school for it.
Well, watch a movie. That would help. My turn.
Anyway.
My article is coming from the Vancouver Sun.
Always Sunny in Vancouver.
By Stephanie Ip. 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 Ooh, Ippy. It's getting ippy in here. So The article title is British Columbia camper heard yelling in the woods, not in distress, just singing Nickelback.
Wait,
I'm going to get into it.
okay.
So nothing like a good old fashioned Nickelback country sing along to launch search and rescue crews into action. On Thursday evening, the Central Okanagan search and rescue crew were out training when they received reports of someone yelling for help near the Boulder Fields, a climbing spot near the Kettle Valley Railway. 2 hikers had contacted 911 after hearing what sounded like repeated cries. The crew immediately switched from training to rescue mode, activated its drone team along with 2 RCMP officers. The first member of the crew who arrived at the Boulder Field could hear faint yelling, but couldn't make out what was being said, according to posts online by the search team. The crew had split into 2 teams and was preparing to search the woods and the forest roads when team members found the source of the yelling, a man camping alone who had been belting out Nickelback's greatest hits. The camper was singing his heart out to the trees, blissfully unaware that the acoustics of the Boulder Fields had turned his tent-side concert into an accidental distress single. A distress single. Release it.
Hey, that's embarrassing.
He wasn't in trouble, said search manager Dwayne Tresnick, unless you count his singing.
Oh, shady. Because he's pissed too. He's like, we just used all these resources. That's like thousands of dollars.
I know. Well,
but at least they had it.
The team thanked the hikers who called it in, adding that while Thursday evening's incident turned out to be nothing more than a camper in need of singing lessons, it could have been serious. And remember, our services are always free, and the money you save could be spent on singing lessons. Okay, drag a bitch while he's down. This is so Camp Shady Birch. Like, that's so one
really
of you campers.
Lost at camp, lost at sea.
Yeah, he's
and
like,
just
so
singing.
What song do you think he was singing?
It was Nickelback?
Nickelback.
Look at this photograph. I don't really know a lot of Nickelback songs.
Remember I showed you the song Animal?
Oh, yeah.
She's got my hand up on my gear. I'm switching up the lanes and I can feel her breathing here. It's like, I don't know. It's like so.
Yeah, I didn't. No wonder your mom skipped it.
My mom was such a Nickelback fan growing up, and that song she would always skip and we couldn't listen to it. So when I got older, I was like, what was that song she would skip? And then I finally heard it and I was like, oh,
yeah, it's like her hand on my gear shaft.
Oh my God. And she's like, and then they like pull over to a dark road
shows
and
up.
the lights come on and the dad's there and she's in the cab and like obviously things are going down. Oh my God. It's so crazy.
I can't.
Cool.
Is that your camp song?
No, it's not. It's not my mom's either.
Grab your bug juice and bear spray, campers. It's time to pack it up and take a hike.
Welcome back to Take a Hike. This is the part of the show where we bitch a little. Would you believe it? We'll be bitching in this part. And we tell something to lace it up and take a hike. So I have a little tale to tell.
Tell it.
A little oopsie happens. Whoopsie. So
all buttons.
Yeah. Oops, all buttons. No, literally, that's kind of on the same catheter here. So I'm being
Ew, stop.
I'm being a good wife and I'm folding laundry and I'm wearing my best, with my rubber gloves on, smoking my cigarette. And as I'm taking the laundry out of the dryer, I'm looking at my cocktail dress, which I picked up at Strawbridge's before getting you your rotisserie chicken for when you came home from work. I'm looking at my cocktail dress and I noticed something on it that wasn't there when I put it in. And I'm like, To the untrained eye, it could look like splooshy, but I know better, not on my cocktail dress. So I bring it upstairs.
Not Monica Lewinsky on his ass.
Not Monica Lewinsky. So I bring it upstairs and I'm looking at it. It was actually my sweatshirt. And I had left a tiny innocent tube of chapstick in a pocket that went for a little rinse and dry cycle.
Well, how do you think the chapstick feels?
Well, she's dead. She's dead to me because how does that stain clothes? And I always check the pockets, but chapstick is on my shit list. There's stains all over my sweatshirt.
Was it me or you?
It was me.
Me or her?
It was me. And none of your stuff was stained, luckily. And the pant pocket that they were in, it didn't stain the pants. It just kind of must have jumped out and held on tight to that sweatshirt.
It's the song Animal by Nickelback.
Yeah, something like that. But I just don't understand it because that's happened to us before and I'm usually really good at checking the pockets. But what's in there? What are they doing? What are they putting in my chapstick that's going to stain my clothes? So my cocktail dress from Strawbridges. It's something I need to know. So now I have a stained shirt. I don't know what to do with it. Does any campers? I feel like the campers have been so helpful. Like when it comes to, if I'm asking help with stuff, you guys are literally coming to my rescue, which peace and blessings. So grateful for it.
We'll call them the launder litter.
The launder litter?
The kittens that help.
Okay, well, hey kittens. Hey kitties.
Hey kitty girls.
Hey daddy gang. Can you guys help me? Like, what do I do? Do I do Dawn dish soap? Is there something else besides checking my pocket? I don't want to hear you tell me to check my pocket because I'm going to work on it.
High stakes, low stakes, typical Camp Shady merch.
No, because if it's a vintage sweatshirt that I got at a thrift store that I can't buy online.
What sweatshirt is it? Please tell me.
I'm not
at liberty to
say.
Oh, you're still under NDA.
Yes, I am. So
okay, well,
I'm telling Chapstick to take a hike. Is that okay with you?
No, it's not. But it's not my place to say it because I'm not at liberty to have an opinion on this.
Somebody commented that you've hated every single one of mine for the past 11 episodes.
Well, let's make it 12. Because I think you need to be a little bit more creative with yours. I think they're a little too introspective. But it's your segment, so I'm just giving you my opinion. You asked for it, so prepared to get it.
Go on.
Oh, wait, my turn. Wait, so mine's more abstract that other people can relate to, maybe. I don't know. So my take a hike this week is this online discourse I see specifically dealing with the Hamptons. The Hamptons are a very elite community of the ultra wealthy that live at the edge of Long Island, New York, if you're living under a rock. And it feels like my For You page every single summer is inundated with influencer culture in the Hamptons, glorifying it and kind of making it seem like this like be all end all place, which I'm not here to shit on the Hamptons as a whole. I do think it's a beautiful place. Obviously, there's a community there and people that live there. So I love that. So I'm not here to like hate on the Hamptons specifically, but there is one place that is in the Hamptons that every single year, if you're in this side of the internet, that people will not stop talking about, that I want to take the time to completely demystify for campers that have never been. And it is a place called Surf Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
Surf Lodge is my take a hike this week. It is this very exclusive, what the internet will tell you, an outdoor bar that the who's who of the rich, the famous, the social media stars, like everybody wants to go to this bar called the Surf Lodge. I and Jonathan have been lucky enough to go to the Surf Lodge.
One of the original like TikToks that went viral from our thing was when you were talking about chicken fingers in the club, and that's where we were.
Chicken fingers in the club. And we had a great time. But let me tell you, if you've ever been like, oh, I really want to go, I want to see what it's all about, I think the world needs to be shaken up a little bit, because the Surf Lodge at its best is a deck on an inner bay. It's not on the open water. It's literally, you're standing on planks in a crowded outdoor wooden deck.
Has anybody fallen off that deck? Because I was like pretty drunk and I was sitting up there and there's no back. It just kind of is a cliffside. And I was shocked that nobody has fallen off because we stood up there too.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's fallen off of it, but but what my take a hike is really like, I don't get the hype. And
the bathrooms, not air conditioned.
I just think someone needs to get out there publicly and say like, okay, maybe there's other places in the Hamptons, but this is what everybody's like freaking out about not getting into. Like I've seen influencers who like made whole stories about not getting into Surf Lodge. And I want to shake people and be like touch grass for a minute. This is the most basic of basic.
It is pretty basic. It's I think too, because you're from like where we have our house now. It's kind of like that at every restaurant that we go to.
I can name about 75 better restaurants where I'm from, but people don't want to go. They want to go to say that they've been, but it's like, at least if it's going to be this kind of like, oh my God place, I want it to feel like once you get in there, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is what the hype is about. My God. It's like a $75 Tyson frozen chicken finger that they're selling to you on a pewter platter. And
pewter platter.
Drinks are $85. And there's a DJ, like there's literally like, I don't even know, like Steve Aoki there, which is crazy. But it's like,
We just put it on the JBL.
I just feel like, why are we hyping up such a basic ass location? And I'm so sick of like people pretending that it's better than it is. Guys, you could go to a restaurant on Lake George that I bet you has better vibes. You can go to your aunt's backyard with a blow up pool, a 12-pack of Twisted Teas, and someone brings a little baggie of mushrooms. You're going to have a night you'll never forget for about a tenth of the cost. Like, we need to stop letting these people dictate what is cool. We're giving too much power to influencers of that caliber in that space. These people, if you've never met them, you don't want to, okay? These like tastemakers, they're so incredibly boring. And if anyone who that you think is idolizing that, like, just know that they don't know what fun is if it hit them in the fucking head
and we
with a
say
2x4.
Because we've been.
Because we've been. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But like, hello, your local dive bar is going to be 10 times better. These people are dry. They don't know what fun is. They grew up. I'm sorry. And also half these people turned like 21 during lockdown or before that. They never went to the club in their life.
Yeah.
They don't know what a goddamn club is. They've never partied. They don't know what a real party is. A party to them is someone taking a photo of them with an iPhone in front of an exclusive place. It's not. It's what it's cracked up to be. And I'm just like, I'm so tired of seeing this place called the Surf Lodge because I've been and I wasn't gagged. And it's a place that if you can pay a big enough ticket or like be a little richer, have enough followers, you can get in. And I just don't think it's that cool. So, and just specifically Surf Lodge, just might take a hike, but just influenced, hyped up places that actually aren't fun. Like, show me a real party. Show me a real party.
Camp counselors will be right back after these short messages. This episode is brought to you in part by TaskRabbit. As new homeowners, we have an endless to-do list of things we gotta do to this house. And if you saw the video clips of Zach and I trying to hang the shelf in the new studio, you would know it's gonna take us a while. So how am I gonna get this done? I need somebody to help me. Enter TaskRabbit, my secret weapon for a stress-free summer. TaskRabbit connects you with skilled taskers who can help with everything from mounting and moving to home repairs and furniture assembly. And the best part, many taskers are available same day, so you can cross stuff off your to-do list without even lifting a wrench. And it's so easy. You just go to taskrabbit.com or download the app. You can search for taskers based on price, skill set, availability, and reviews, then book, pay, and tip all right in the app. With over 3.4 million pieces of furniture assembled, 700,000 home repairs, and 1.5 million moves completed, you're in good hands. Tackle your to-do list today and get 15% off your first task at taskrabbit.com or on the TaskRabbit app using promo code Camp Counselors. That's promo code Camp Counselors, no spaces, at taskrabbit.com for 15% off your task. TaskRabbit, book trusted help for home tasks. This ad is brought to you by Viiv Healthcare, the makers of Apretude, cabotegravir. You never skip your SPF, and you carry hand sanitizer like an accessory. But what are you doing for HIV prevention? One way to help protect yourself from HIV is Apretude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of getting HIV in adults and adolescents weighing at least 77 pounds. You must be HIV negative to receive Apretude and get tested before each injection. If you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apretude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apretude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apretude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. Bring your A game and talk to your doctor. Learn more at apretude.com or call 1-888-240-0340.
Just when you thought summer couldn't get any hotter, Pluto TV is turning up the heat with thousands of free movies. Presenting Summer of Cinema. Stream your favorite blockbuster films like Gladiator,
I will have my vengeance.
Good Burger,
This is what I call fast food.
Beverly Hills Cop, The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, and Julie and Julia.
Bon appetit!
All for free on your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.
And now, back to the show.
Do you think the new counselor likes the top bunk or the bottom bunk? Over.
Either way, I'm giving them my boondoggle keychain. Over.
Welcome back to Camper Crush of the Week. We're leaving negativity in the past and we're moving in with love and light. We're snogging, we're kissing, we're giving people or objects or just ideas their flowers that we think need it this week or deserve it. So Jonathan, who are you crushing on? What are you crushing on? What is your Camper Crush of the Week?
It's going to feel like I've done this before, but I swear I haven't. It's just taken me so long to get to this point. My camp crush is my desk that I refurbished, that I finally finished. But I also didn't put the handles back on it yet, so it's not technically finished, but I can't find them. And when I do find them, I'm going to have to put them in peroxide to get all that little oxidization off of it. So it's going to be a process, but isn't everything in life. But my camp crush is my refurbished desk that I did myself. Now, yesterday, I was putting up the curtain rod. I did shimmy it out, and the top broke off.
The desk?
How I've been telling you not to lift it from there.
It popped off.
It did. I got it back
sitting
on.
there. It's sitting where your desk
pretty with
looks
it.
incredible.
Thank you. It's
It
sitting
looks
pretty with
so
it.
nice.
But I like to sit there and I'm like, wow, it's like, it's old, but it's new. I know that it's clean. It's got like blemishes, but that's like, that was me, you know? So I can like relate. There's so many drawers. I can't wait to fill them all. I just like, I'm putting like random bits and bobs in there.
72 inches long.
It is huge. It's big. And I have my little, it's me and my little laptop on there. My laptop's no bigger than this right here, Apple iPad. So it's tiny. And then the rest of it, I just have to fill up with things. I was like, I'll put a candle here, I'll put a lamp here.
Well, how exciting it is for you to like design your little desktop.
I know.
True desktop.
A true desktop that I can look at the desktop on my
God, why have I never thought that like computer desktop is kind of like a desktop in real life because it's got all your little piles and things.
Yeah, your folders.
I've never like put that together.
Yeah, that's why the folder icon looks like a little folder.
I got it.
And the save icon, she's a floppy disk.
Wow.
So yeah, my camp crush is that and me. I'm
proud of you. You put the work in. It took you a lot longer than you anticipated, but the end result, she's gorgina. She's stunning. It fits the space beautifully. It was worth that insane U-Haul drive and the stripping and the videos and everything you've done. Like you just got to put the handles on. And arguably this is like, you've gone through hell. So this can't be that bad now.
No.
Hopefully.
And with this room, like Patreon has seen what the trials and tribulations and injuries of this room. Yeah, I'm just like in my homeowner era, but it also doesn't help because it also feels like it's taking me so long, but literally we weren't home for more than 4 consecutive days for like weeks because we were traveling, we were doing bits and bobs, we were like literally moving into this house, making our rounds, kissing babies, waving at the Pope out the window, going to Panera. We had a lot of things that we were doing. We weren't just
at Panera.
The Pope was literally at Panera and he said, don't get the mac and cheese, it comes in a bag.
And I said, okay, you may run the Catholic Church, but you don't run my organs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the shit you're serving at your church are those nasty little wafers.
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good. Okay, I gotta stop playing with this.
Yeah,
I'm
actually gonna ask you to stop because we're on a professional recorded device, and then if I was doing that, you would actually yell at me.
We have a new table that's in the middle of us. I didn't build it, but I keep playing with it because it's like within arm's reach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop.
Sit on your hands, please. Congrats on your desk.
Oh, it's wet in here.
Oh,
Sticky.
Stop being a country crock.
my what is it? Margarine. Okay, so what are you?
Okay, let's take a breather. There. Take a breather. Breathe. I'm going. My crush of the week is going out to the feeling of zoning out, looking at a campfire. It's such a relaxing feeling when you're sitting in front of a roaring campfire.
Did you write this at your parents' house?
Yeah, obviously. That's the last time we were at a campfire. And there's something about watching the silly little flames dance around like a midnight truffle. And the embers are growing and building and expanding and shimmering like the night stars. And I sit there and I know that my eyes are zoning out on them, but I can't stop.
You're mesmerized. You're hypnotized.
It's the definition of mesmerizing.
No, it really is. And did you know that fire and smoke are one of the only things that scientists can't predict the path?
Isn't that like almost biblical?
It truly
Spiritual.
is biblical. It's fire in hell.
But I love that like fire or sitting on a campfire, as long as the smoke isn't like blowing in your face, it's just like a universal love. I think we all love just like staring at open flame. If it's safe, contained.
Yeah.
I didn't feel unsafe at this point. Like, I felt secure. And there's a little bit of warmth in my face. And I was like, I'm just like zoning in on this dancing like hellscape. And I'm like, oh my God, what is it like to be in there?
Oh my God, ask the witches of Salem.
Oh my God, why would they know? Oh, well, they were only burned. Most of them were drowned.
Well, that's a part of history you don't want to know.
What song's been stuck in your head all week? Welcome to Camp Songs.
Welcome back to Camp Songs. This is the part of the show where we add music to a playlist. Full transparency, I am working on getting it on another platform. Okay? What song has been stuck in my head all week?
Okay.
Well, because I don't want to pay for Apple. But I literally talked to the Apple podcast guy, and he was like, they're working it. They're going to get it set up for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay.
So it's probably like over with by the time this comes out, but I'm not over it. My camp song that has been truly stuck in my head all week is The Subway by Chapel Roan.
Oh, you love it. I love it. It's such a good song.
I love it. My God, I'm like, grab me a Tums and a mechanic because my gut is wrenched. It is I was listening to it on my way to go get Chipotle. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to take the long way home. And I'm literally like crying, turning into our thing. There's one of our neighbors is riding her bike and she's like slowing down to talk to me. I'm like, oh my God, I literally can't introduce myself while I'm literally like sobbing with Chipotle in the car. Like, this is not the move. So I was like, hey, sorry, I gotta go. Like, I just gotta go say hi to the neighbors. But anyway, if you haven't listened to it, what freaking rock are you living under? I didn't realize she performed it at the Governor's Ball last year.
She did.
I didn't know that. I guess I'm not as big of a chapel chap as I thought I was. So it's #1 on the global Spotify chart, becoming the most streamed debut by a female artist in 2025. Did you see the music video?
Yes, I did with the hair.
Yeah, did you see the Green Lady of Brooklyn's in it?
Oh, she is. I didn't catch that. Or maybe
Yeah.
I only saw, maybe I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok.
Because she talks about like the song is about like a green wig, a green hair
Yeah.
that her ex
had.
used to have. Yeah. And there's the Green Lady of Brooklyn, who, if you don't know who that is, dive down that hole. She's like the sweet lady. So then I went on that lady's Instagram to see if she posted anything, and she didn't.
Well, she's not right. She's not hip with it.
No, she posts pictures of people she meets. People come up and ask for a picture. She asks for a picture with them. So there's like no sign of chapel, but she's like, here's someone I met at the deli. I'm like, that's sweet. I love that. Okay. And then people started making edits to this song of Chapel with her ex. Did you see those? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with people? Like, people have no boundaries. And that's someone, if you have a phone and the wherewithal to chop and splice something on CapCut, somebody needs to take your phone away from you, and you have to go to like an etiquette class or just like some sort of an understanding of why that's fucked up and wrong. Like, imagine being Chapel Roan and seeing these fan edits of like She Got Away, and it's literally slow-mo montage of her with this ex. That's sick.
And they found the pictures of her with green hair.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely rough. Like, I didn't, but like when I saw that, I watched the whole thing.
But you didn't make it.
So did you.
No, I did. I watched, but I'm saying
consumers, not creators in this case.
No, it's so true, and there is a difference.
I agree. That is problematic, but that's just kind of like the world's problematic, babe.
No, the world is problematic.
I hate to be a hater. She got away.
Such a good song. When I finally learn the saxophone,
You're ready for it.
I'm ready.
Okay, Christmas is coming.
Yes. No, I have a very specific saxophone. I have
Okay,
to buy
well,
it for
text it
myself.
to me.
No, I have to buy it for me.
Okay, then what am I getting you for Christmas?
Lessons.
Okay, I could do that.
Okay. It's got to be close though.
See,
I'm not
just-
driving to Montauk for saxophone lessons.
I wasn't
again.
going to put you to Montauk, but God forbid it's more than 15 minutes. You start getting shaky, but you'll drive an hour and a half to get a vape. Not you being gagged at the end of the show.
Had there been a closer place.
Help.
Okay.
My song this week goes out to an artist I've never mentioned on the podcast before, who is new to me, but not new to the industry. And I just feel like I'm playing catch up in the best way possible. My song this week is Here We Go by Coco Jones. She just won a Grammy last year, I think for Best R&B album. I'm pretty sure. But I am obsessed with Coco Jones. She has one of those voices that cuts through the body like a hot knife through butter for me.
Margarine.
No, because margarine's already soft.
Oh, you're right. Butter
so this is like, it can be hard.
Yeah.
So like, I believe she's R&B perfection. And I say that as I am not a music expert. Okay. I'm not an expert on the genre of R&B. I like what I like. But when I was in her comments on her videos, everyone kept being like, this is what R&B is missing. Like, this is classic 90s, 2000s R&B. Like, this is like Jasmine Sullivan R&B, which I believe, but also the internet I'm reading believes that we haven't had like a real, genuine, like superstar R&B person in a long time. Well, I think Victoria Monet is another great R&B artist.
Yeah.
But I feel like we haven't had like just we used to have a lot more R&B girlies, but
I had heard that song on New Music Friday, which I love to listen to. And I remember taking pause and saying, now this I'm adding to my liked songs.
It's going to end up in my Spotify Wrapped close to the top because I put it on all the time. I like when R&B songs, they almost like, not only vocally are they so beautiful and like melodic, but I feel like the history of R&B, in my opinion, there's a lot of storytelling with it. And it almost like feels like you're going through it with the singer, and I can like feel it and see it. And this is like the ups and downs of like a troubled relationship and kind of trying to get over someone that you love. But if you're an R&B fan, you probably already know Coco Jones. I'm new, and I feel like I'm blessed that I even know her now because now I have this whole catalog of music I can catch up on. But she is just, oh my God, beautiful in every sense of the word.
The bee's
inside
knees.
out. I'm just obsessed. So that song is Here We Go. I'm over and over. Oh, yeah, stop.
Wow, you hit that.
I know. I like to her when she says, you're always outside, take your ass back home. Which I'm like, because everyone's like, oh, I'm outside this summer. It's like, okay, you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
So you're always outside, take your ass back home. It's like, take your ass back home now. I'm sick of you. I just love her. I love her so much. So Coco Jones, love you. And I love all you campers for just being here. Being good girlies, good gays, good days, and good husbands of your wives who love this show. We love you guys so much. So thank you so much for being here, campus.
Yeah. If you want us to read any of your stories for our Monday episodes, Trail Mix, you can send us an email, camcounselorspod@gmail.com, or go to our sexy, tight little website, which is secured, https://www.camcounselorspodcast.com.
Hell yeah. And if you want to be one of our exclusive Cabin 5 members on Patreon, you can sign up to be on Patreon. We have a whole catalog of vlogs and cooking and stories and chatting on there with updates. And you can watch how this beautiful room was put together by Jonathan. So shout out our Cabin 5 girlies on Patreon. We love you. We will see you next Monday. We'll see you next Wednesday. We'll see you the week after that. We'll see you forever. And with that being said, lights out, campers.